Now viewers, here are the visuals as Biocon Chairman Kiran Mazumdar Shah met Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar at his residence. The Karnataka Deputy CM shared a post on X writing, "It was a pleasure to meet Ms. Kiran Mazumdar Shah, entrepreneur and founder of Biocon, at my residence today. We had an engaging discussion on Bengaluru's growth, innovation and the path ahead for Karnataka's growth story. This comes after the two were engaged in a public spat on social media, highlighting the city's poor roads and infrastructure for over a few days now." All right, viewers, so this is of course a big development. We'd all heard of Kiran Mazumdar Shah and the interaction that she had, but now of course she's met Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister Dr. D.K. Shivakumar at his residence. Now, the Karnataka Deputy CM has of course shared a post on X talking about their particular meeting. And he said that it was a pleasure to meet Ms. Kiran Mazumdar Shah, who's an entrepreneur and founder of Biocon. They met at his residence. And he also said that we had an engaging discussion on Bengaluru's growth and infrastructure innovation. So all of this, viewers, now remember, now this comes after the two were engaged in a public spat on social media, which highlighted the city's poor roads. Now we have Mr. Satya Prakash, who's a Congress spokesperson, joining me. Mr. Prakash, we have been telling our viewers about this particular story. Your comments on this?
See, I have been consistently telling that on public policy, that means any policy with respect to people of that particular state or particular city, the industry captains, instead of, making a tweet, infrastructure cannot be built on based on tweets. The industry captains have a responsibility towards the city, because this is the same city which gave them everything. Just imagine Kiran Mazumdar Shah, Narayan Murthy, Sudha Murthy and all the industry captains, when they just started some 20 or 30 years back. This was the same city, this was the same government, this was the same state which welcomed them with open arms and gave them everything possible. If you understand Bangalore, the outskirts of Bangalore was, lands belong to the farmers. Today, if real estate and all these companies' valuations are so high, they should not forget the sacrifice of those farmers who gave up those land for KIDB for acquisition. And all these huge companies which are there, their sprawling campuses which are there in hundreds of acres is because of the sacrifice of the farmers from Bangalore. So what I'm telling is, it is a good thing that Kiran Mazumdar has come and met Mr. D.K. Shivakumar. In your show last time when Billy Thomas, I had a show with him in front of Vidhan Saudha also, I said, there is nothing wrong. Always the captains, instead of tweeting on the bad roads or the infrastructure problems of Bangalore, are at liberty to go and meet the CM or DCM. Today over a cup of coffee, or Kiran Mazumdar wanted to invite our DCM for a marriage, in her family. So definitely she would have spoken about the infrastructure issues, and the government, respects these industry captains. Please understand, we are no way telling that whatever corporate industry captains have done for Bangalore is nothing less. But our only concern is, don't belittle Bangalore by tweeting. Because there are other states, like Nara Lokesh and other people who will take advantage of it and bring bad name for brand Bangalore. Brand Bangalore was not built in a day. Infrastructure will not be built over tweets. Infrastructure will be built over a period of time. And this Congress government, led by Mr. Siddaramaiah and our KPCC President and Deputy Chief Minister Shivakumar, has always said, criticism is welcome. We are not telling there are no problems for Bangalore. Bangalore is the most happening city. It is the IT capital of not only India, it is IT capital of all of Asia. Don't worry, just one Google has gone, a data center has gone to Hyderabad, Visakhapatnam. We don't worry, because the cost of that particular investment is going to be a whopping 25,000 crores for AP. And why should we incur such a huge expense for bringing certain investments without any expense to the government? We have brought 10 lakhs investments into Bangalore. Bangalore and Karnataka is the second, has brought the second highest FDI into the country after Maharashtra and Mumbai. So this is what brand Bangalore is. The government, the Congress government is ready to work with all the industry captains. It should be a win-win situation. Tu mai se kuch nahi hone wala. We all have to have a collaborative approach. You come, sit down, you have your CSR funds, we will contribute more, we can improve infrastructure is all I'm going to say. And I welcome this step taken by Kiran Mazumdar in meeting D.K. Shivakumar, and if according to the reports that I am seeing, if they have discussed, and Mr. D.K. Shivakumar, it seems as promised, whatever possible, we will solve all the issues, you don't worry. But only request, my request also and my government request to all the industry captains is only one thing. Please don't belittle brand Bangalore, because it has built with the hard work, with the sweat of thousands and lakhs of farmers who have given a plan. Lakhs of people of today, earlier, 20 years back, Bangalore population was just around 25 or 30 lakhs. Today it is a whopping 1.4 crores. That means Bangaloreans, the people, the Kannadigas, have sacrificed for whole of India. Today, Bangalore migration is happening. That means people within Karnataka are thronging to Bangalore. Across the country also people are thronging to Bangalore. And believe me, I am telling this on national television. Once a person comes into Bangalore, believe me, he will never go out of Bangalore. You ask any Bangalorean, you ask a Bihari who has come into Bangalore, ask him whether he will go back to Bihar, he will say no. You ask a Bengali who has come from Bengal to Bangalore, you ask him whether he wants to go back, he will say no, because Bangalore is heaven. People of Bangalore are, sweet people. They welcome all people, with open arms.
Right. Mr. Satyaprakash, I'll come back to you. I have my colleague Belly Thomas joining me now. Belly, are there any more reactions coming in after this meeting?
Vaishali, the purpose of the meeting officially was to actually, extending a marriage invitation, a wedding invitation to D.K. Shivakumar is what we learned from these sources. But again, they had all these discussions regarding the civic crumbling infrastructure, which Kiran Mazumdar have taken head on with the Deputy Chief Minister, who's also the Bengaluru in charge minister for infrastructure here, the Bengaluru development as such, and she has taken head on, and it was also a moment where they can exchange Diwali greetings as such, and they had Kiran Mazumdar Shah had come in with gifts for both D.K. Shivakumar, the DCM, and the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, and she met with them. But certainly they have discussed about these crumbling infrastructure issues, as well as cleaning up of garbage in the cities, is what we hear. And there are a lot of reactions coming on this. With the social media traction is with the corporate versus the government, what the government is doing, and what the corporate. There are instances where companies are have decided to relocate from Bengaluru's prime spot, that is the tech spot, and searching somewhere else where the traffic would be a little convenient for them, for their employees to get to work on time. So these are all the things that have been looked into, and like you said, there is a lot of traction on social media on this particular issue when it comes between the corporate and the government on the crumbling or the crippling infrastructure in Bengaluru. Vaishali.
Thanks for that, Belly. Now, I want to go back to my guest, Satyaprakash from the Congress spokesperson. Satyaprakash ji, now, as you said, there's no point in the blame game. Let's talk about some solutions here. What can you suggest to improve the infrastructure for Bangalore? Satyaprakash ji, can you hear me? All right, we will.
Yeah. Tell me.
Mr. Satyaprakash, what I want to ask you is, and now there's of course no point in the blame game like we were talking about. So, what do you think could be the solutions to improve the infrastructure of Bangalore?
The solution is collaborative approach. The corporate and the government come together. And since brand Bangalore's infrastructure highest beneficiary is going to be the corporates, we both sit down, come to an understanding what we all have to do. The corporates also, can collaborate with the government and government wherever. And what I request is corporate captains, please don't tweet, don't go to the public. The government is at a phone's call for you. You can pick up the phone and call. You can call the CM, you can call the DCM if you have any issues. We are ready. We are proactive towards all the industry captains because brand Bangalore has, that history, that history of standing by all the corporate. That is why, thousands of companies are thronging into Bangalore on a yearly basis. So what I request, we will work together. Infrastructure is a topmost priority for the government. We have a population today for which the infrastructure today, what is there, is not enough. So we are building metros. You look at all what changes we have done. The metro connectivity between Jayanagar to Electronic City, the problem in Electronic City is over. Once the metro comes on the ORR, all your problems will solve. There is a tunnel project which is there. Once tunnel project is there, whole of south, the Electronic City, these people can use the tunnel and go straight away to Hebbal. All these infrastructure projects are on. Only thing is Rome was not built in a day. Similarly, Bangalore also cannot be built in a day. On a daily basis, there is influx of migration into Bangalore. The tech people, the migrants, the workmen, the skilled labor, unskilled labor, everyone are thronging here. And we cannot, stop anyone from coming to Bangalore. Second thing, what the government is trying to do is, we are building, Bangalore, Mysore, Hubli, Belgaum, Gulbarga as the next tech hubs. In Bindi, the tech city is coming, the AI hub or something is coming, which will be a, class 1 city. There's a generation.
Right, Mr. Satyaprakash, I'll come back to you. Now I have Mr. Mohan Krishna, who's a BJP spokesperson, joining me. Now, Mr. Krishna, we have Kiran Mazumdar Shah, who's met Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister, Dr. D.K. Shivakumar. Your comments.
Very good morning. This could have happened a couple of years back, and considering the fact that Kiran Mazumdar Shah and Mr. Mohan Das Pai and CPAC members in Bangalore are very important for the development of the Bangalore city. When we were in power, we were directly in touch with these people and regularly taking the feedback from them, and time to time, we used to do a lot of work. Of course, infrastructure is the main issue in Bangalore. Bangalore is a very small city, basically, which has been crowded by the because of the attraction of the IT industry, as well as the booming economy of the Bangalore. Unfortunately, this government, as soon as they came to power, they have said lot many things about Bangalore, but in 2.5 years now, nothing has happened on the ground. That is the reason why people like Kiran Mazumdar, Mohan Pai and Deepak, so many people, even ordinary people in the state and Bangalore city, are vexed about this government attitude towards the development infrastructure, especially what does people expect from the government is Bijli Sadak Path. That is the motto of the company. Where they have given, what they have done for this, how much money they have spent on this last 2.5 years. Now it has come to the neck to their shoulder. Now they are acting on that. It's very welcome that Kiran Mazumdar met today. Maybe because they wanted to give invite for the marriage and many things. But at the same time, the discussions might have happened. I don't agree with Mr. Satyaprakash saying that they should not speak. Don't stop people to talk about the government or anything. They have elected the government. They have every right to tweet. They have every right to talk about the government. Everything can be said on the record. What is the problem? The problem is there is no money. See, 55,000 crores of money is going towards guarantee. There is no money left in the kitty. When we left the government, we had a surplus budget, and today it is a deficit budget of almost 25,000 crores. And top of it, every year they are taking loan of 1 lakh crores. In the 14th Finance Commission also, 1 lakh crore is given to the state government, and the GST money is also coming back to the city. And on top of it, since they are not able to manage their treasury properly, and if you see the price hike of each and everything in the state, right from registration fee, right from milk, right from everything, thanks to Modi government, the GST has slashed, but the major other general items have been slashed. But this government has failed miserably, Mr. Satyaprakash. Accept it. Yes, we have done a mistake. We are going to correct it, and we are going to improve the infrastructure in the couple of years. But what you are talking of metro and metro connectivity, it is the central government fund also 50%. It is not only state government fund. You have to have that in your mind. And second thing, for the road infrastructure, in Bangalore city, not only in Bangalore city, rest of the Karnataka, I am telling you, I just traveled across Karnataka in last 10 days back. And it's a pathetic situation in the state.
And I've got your point. And we've got our viewers, both the views, BJP's and Congress's view on this story. But I'd like to thank our guests for joining me on the broadcast today. And now moving on. Now, during a Deepavali event at Coimbatore ground in Puttur,